Alright, so hello guys, Alf here, and so I'm basically going to be doing some post-commentary on my matches now for Splatoon. I recently got a Blue Yeti microphone, so I'm going to start using that to try and record commentary. Now, I haven't really done this before, so I apologize if it's bad, but probably over time it'll get better. So anyways, these are just going to be a couple matches that I had a few days ago with Absolblog's Pokemon. And so here, I'm just going to go straight up and start sniping people, because usually with this map on Splat Zones, or really, well actually no, mainly Splat Zones, you can really just shoot across to the other side because most everyone is going to come up to the center right away, so as you could see at the beginning I got a snipe almost immediately. And then these two guys are going to come up here, and after I missed those two shots I knew I had to get out of there because there were three of them right there and I was probably not going to win that battle. So I'm kind of trying to be careful at this point and avoid them because they have me located, and I managed to snipe that guy. I'm not really very good at aiming killer whales, but I've kind of realized lately that they're better as well for just pressure. Like, they can't really go into that spot at all or they're gonna die. So anyways, that guy tried to escape, but I was able to snipe him before he actually got away. And at this point I'm just going to try to build up a little more for a killer whale and kind of just defend our zone as well, because this is where I'm best positioned. So anyways, I missed this guy once, but then he makes the mistake of going into squid form in the air, which makes it easier for snipers to get people, as you guys probably know, because it stalls your air movement a little bit, so it's easier to aim because they're not moving as quickly. And then you could see right there I got a triple with a trade at the end, so that was pretty cool. Helped the team kind of have more control over the area and allowed them to move in a little more. So anyways, those two are going to come up, and then the Hydra Splatling just leaves himself open to be sniped, I guess. So yeah, kind of looking back on these matches as well, I guess I could talk about what I could have done differently in some situations. And I think in that situation I played it decently with the guy with the Inkzuka just hiding behind the wall. I mean, I could have sniped him, I guess, because he wasn't really paying attention to me, but it's not really worth the risk. And then right here I help my teammate out by sniping that guy, though I'm sure he probably would have got him anyways, but regardless. And then the Hydra Splatling's up there, and I missed him the first time, but I got him the second time, so. And then I'm just going to use my killer whale just to kind of pressure him again, and then you could see that guy squid kidding next to me, so knowing that we won. So yeah, that was a pretty quick match. And also I understand that, at least you'll probably notice that these are against lower ranked people, so soon I'm going to try to get matches against higher ranked people. I don't really care about rank that much at all when I play people, but I mean, it's kind of obvious that it's easier to do well against lower ranked people such as that. Though they did have an A+ and I think an A, so it wasn't really that huge of a rank difference, but regardless, rank doesn't really mean that much in the grand scheme of things. So anyways, we're going to go into the second match where I'm using the Splattershot Pro. I haven't really used this weapon very much, and you'll see in this match I don't really play it like the best, but it was pretty fun. I ended up doing well, so I decided to save it anyways, because why not? So anyways, this is my defense set that I use. Right here, I'm just going to go and try to pressure him with the bomb. You can see that I got somebody pretty much immediately. Now, I'll discover later in this match, and you'll see that where I really should be going with this weapon, as far as like position on the map. So right now, I'm just kind of inking turf to try to get an ink strike, and then I'm going to use it right here to try and pressure their area. I don't think I get anyone. Yeah, I didn't get anybody, but so that ink strike was kind of worthless, you could tell. And then I throw a bomb and run out of ink. Generally, you don't want to do that. If you're on the grates like this and you know you can't like jump down like where I was right there over the water, don't throw your sub weapon, because then you're going to put yourself in an ink disadvantage. And if somebody's pressuring you by shooting at you, then you're going to probably die. So you don't want to do that. Anyways, this is one example of, you can kind of tell that they're a little lower ranked, I guess, because I was literally able to just walk through their base and up to them. But the sloshing machine got me, so good job on his part. I managed to take at least one soul with me, though, so that was fine. And then he's using his bomb rush, and the frame rate drops to like 1 frame per second, as it always does when a bomb rush happens. So anyways, at this point, you can see that we've switched zones, and we have their zone and they have our zone. So now I'm basically doing what I was doing before, just on their side. And this is what I was talking about as well. So you can see that I got way too close to this guy, and he definitely has the advantage with the Tentatek Splattershot close up. With my weapon, I should really be more taking advantage of my range as opposed to them, because I could easily outrange the Tentatek Splattershot and still KO him, but I wasn't doing that in this situation. Now I'm just kind of trying to be careful and throw bombs with there because they have an Inkzuka. And they also have a dual Squelcher, which I think it either has the same range as me or a tiny bit more. I think it might have a tiny bit more, but yeah, so I have to be careful with him. And so at this point, I'm going to try to go around and flank, see if I can get rid of these guys in our zone. Then they take control, and then right here, yeah. So I get lucky and trade with the dual Squelcher. It sucks, I got 2 hits on him, and if I just hadn't missed that third one for a split second, I think I would have splatted him and survived myself, but we traded at least, so at least I didn't go down without getting him. So now this is where I kind of discover where I can best help my team with this weapon. So right here I'm going to throw a bomb. Yeah, I didn't get anybody. And then I kind of get lucky right there because that guy just ran up to me and I was able to shoot him down pretty easily. So now this is kind of what I like doing with any weapon, really, is if they have like all that turf right there and just a little bit is green, they could swim through pretty easily and get us. So I'm trying to ink up their turf so that it makes them have to reveal where they are earlier, as far as like inking their area to get up to where they need to be. And then this guy, or I get 2 people with my ink strike, which was pretty cool, and this Kraken almost gets me, but he kind of overestimated how long it was going to last, as you could see, because then he got stuck in that end lag that's new on the Kraken. He was catching me though, so if it had lasted like for much longer, I probably would not have survived that. But anyways, so I get the dual Squelcher, and you could see when I killed the dual Squelcher that I was taking advantage of my range pretty well, but not really against the Slosher Deco. I kind of got too aggressive right there and ended up paying for it by dying. So as you can see, the match is pretty close right now though, 44-43, and if we do take control, we'll get the lead pretty much immediately. So it's definitely do or die time right now. This is the time to go in. So I managed to take out that guy, and then I managed to get another guy with the bomb, and then I realized right here that I can take control of this zone because the last one left is that sloshing machine who's kind of backed into a corner. And so now that we have the lead, I'm going to back up. Or do I? No, I guess I don't back up. Well, I'm going to throw a bomb to protect myself and actually get somebody. And now I'm going to use the ink strike to try and protect their entry point into the zone. And so I managed to fend off that guy. And then right here I try to go for the dual Squelcher and I get him. And then I'm going to take control of the zone. And then that guy saved me with, well, maybe he didn't save me with that Inkzuka, but he definitely helped me out because that Slosher had been a little bit of a problem for me most of this game. So now I'm going to do my little special thing that I like to do, which is just throw bombs at this point into their entry area because they can't really do anything about it, or so it seems. And then that guy almost got me. If there was much more time, they probably would have been able to take that zone from me, but thankfully I held it together pretty well with some support from my teammates at the end. And yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it for this video. So hopefully soon I'll try to get more matches like this that are good. I haven't really had a good couple of days, or wow, I can't talk. I haven't really had a good last few days in Splatoon. I haven't had many good matches. But yeah, so that's going to be it. So thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.